Selamat sejahtera everyone. The latest season of anime has reached in its third episode at this time of this recording. It's time for me to give my early opinion on each anime of this season in my new series, HiAniView. Wow, such a creative name. Based on what I experienced, I will determine whether it is worth it to continue it or not. The score that I will give either a pass or a big slap dummy or a maybe. I might not be including every anime, but I will give it at least a mention. Just a piece of an information, I only have the chance to watch the first episode of every anime of the season, so the judgment will be differ as I watch the rest of the season later on. In this season, let us start with another isekai anime about a girl desperately want to manipulate a young boring ass protagonist into declaring a war that later will turn into an anime. In Gang Crash Senki. So far, the first episode of this anime is pretty bad with a pinch of occulting and what the fuck first episode oil. I would say Gordon Ramsay is not a proof of it. They are telling me a mega kill but with more vanilla rather than dark chocolate and ended up in a Tesco discount aisle. The animation is meh and the art style is meh, the visual is meh and the OST is meh. However, it does have interesting war build up plot, so I will give it a meh. Next is an anime called Chicken Teasing to the Max, or also known as Karakai Juzo no Takagi-san. It's about two cute anime characters try to tease each other until one of them blush, but ends up that the flaccid protagonist always fall for the heroine with a much more bigger forehead than the main protagonist's future. Overall, the anime plot and especially the character design is heartwarming and good, with the strongest points in its main heroine big forehead, more bigger than Jack's film. I think this will be one of my guilty pleasure for this season, therefore this will get a big thumbs up approval from the right hand man of the Lolly God, kinda a silver pass. Did I mention the main heroine massive forehead? Next entry is the most anticipated anime for us Yuri anime, and that is literally Yuri on Ice, baby! I mean citrus. I was excited for this anime because I have been reading the manga for 2 years. I was never hoping to have an anime adaptation for it, but at the same time I was worried that if it were to be adapted into an anime, I'm worried that going to be treated badly or turned down like the previous Yuri anime. But hold and behold, we finally got the perfect Yuri anime, from the chef-like visual to the animation to the soundtrack and to the plot, and they're even going hardcore in this adaptation. It makes me very relieved to know that the studio Passione doesn't wimp at all in all perspective. All of it, it's magnifico. Take that, Yuri fan. It's a good time to be Yuri fan. I give this a huge ice of pass for this one, with an unexpected good OP though. Next is going to be one of my nominee for the best anime of this season, or probably this year, and that is Gundam Mechanical Booty. I mean, goddamn, I got the title wrong again. Darling in France. Damn, Trigger, back at again with a mecha anime. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. For this season, Trigger surely make a huge comeback from last year with incredible animation, visual effect, and a whole different take on the mecha genre with a little bit of Gurren Lagann inspiration and Anohan. Don't ask me why, but someone has said this to me in an anime convention last year, that this is Hanohana but with mecha. Trigger has shown us their expertise in mecha and making an unique vibe. And wait, what? It's a collaboration with A1 Studio? I don't see anything anyone related about this anime. Maybe the character design, I think? Just a side story. Me and my friend, got the chance to watch the inclusive teaser and trailer of the anime last year in my local anime convention on a panel session by the animation director and the producer from Studio Trigger itself. They showed the teaser before they released it to the internet. That means that me and some other otaku in Malaysia are the first group of people to watch the teaser, and even show some more exclusive teaser for their next new project later in the future that is also not released yet to the internet. But I think they already released it by the time of this recording. We all felt special that day. And also, the animation director of Trigger this A1 by saying that there's no A1 feature at all in this anime. It was a sick part. Anyway, this anime got a very thick pass. This season, we got another isekai anime with Death March Kara Hajimaru Isekai Kyosyokoku. God damn, that is a mouthful. This anime is about a protagonist almost hitting his 30, working in a gaming company, and has just been transported into a fantasy world right after he went for a death march, also known as overtime for you workers and becomes a fucking OP protagonist after killing all the early stages enemy with meteor shower bomb. Whew, I wish that every RPG is easy like that. So far, it was just okay. It is just the same when I was first watched Danmachi, except without the weird loop string thing. This is your average everyday isekai anime with probably harem is going to involve later on. All of it is just mediocre. There's nothing much to say about this anime except the anime had the game heavy based concept plot like Log Horizon. I hope this anime is good as Log Horizon or not. We just have to watch the anime, but for now, it will get a maybe. And by the way, moral of the story is to work hard and just maybe you will be transported into a fantasy world with anime baby. For this season, we may got Zero Two and Big Monster 4 as Soldier is our waifu for this season. But this season is going better with an anime that is going to attract every lolliconist all over the world in the anime Gakuen Babysitter. A show just about lolly and sprinkle a little bit of yaoi undertone. With an unbelievable smooth animation, this anime caught my attention at the very beginning of the episode. And because of I'm a low-life lolicon scum, it has a great heartwarming feeling to it, and it kept me smiling from the beginning until the end, and it also made me cry in the first episode. So this anime get a lonely pass. That's well. I'm going to be short on this one. We got an anthropomorphic human battle each other until the death with a pathetic protagonist in National Geographic news show, and I'm a death battle, or I like to call it Zootopia Killer Instinct. One thing for sure, Beta does not approve. It's just segue but with fury. You get the edgy, check. You get the pathetic but caring protagonist, check. And it would be an anime for sure, so check this anime get up. Maybe. With that out of the way, let's go on with the anime that probably have the most unique shoujo anime in recent year, Koi wa Amiagari no Yoni, with a old school but modernized art style. Oh my god, why every studio want to be like Chef Studio visual, breathtaking atmospheric background art, and one of the anime that has a bloody good of OP and ED. It's not because of Amo singing the ED, totally not because of that at all. Wow, somehow this anime has that type of big screen cinema feeling despite it is not with just a simple but yet good plot story. There is nothing to say more about this anime. Everything is just beautiful. Beautiful pass. Let's move on to the Circus season territory. First, the one I'm most excited about is Overlord 2. Just good shit anime. I'm really glad that it got a second season. And another anime that is a good bloody OP and ED for this season. Pass. Cardcaptor Sakura, clear card. I haven't watched the earlier one yet, so I don't want to watch this one just yet. Just want to mention that one, and I apologize for Cardcaptor fan for not watching Cardcaptor Sakura despite it is one of the still legendary anime of all time. Dagashi Kashi too. It's great that this snack porn has a second season, really wanting to know how they're going to continue on where they left off. They call me the sequel Gintama and Saiki Kusuo no Sainan 2. Haven't watched both of them yet, sue me. The final sequel and probably one of the odd one is Fate Extra Last Encore made from Studio Euphoria. Wait, it's not Euphoria but Chef? It's really weird how the Fate series jumps studio from time to time. It is odd indeed with how it is the same as One Punch Man. Move Studio made everyone nervously worried. Fate has moved from Euphoria to N1 and now Chef? I'm not shocked if the series decided to move to KyoAni Studio in the present future. To be honest, I haven't watched the Fate series before, seeming unlikely how fucking many there are. And I don't know how many they changed hand before, but one thing for sure, I'm really intrigued to watch this one. Next is Pop Team Epic anime. It's Pop Team Epic. It's Pop Team Epic. It's Pop Team Epic. Let's have Poppy Copy President 2020, everybody. What do I have to say? It's sort of the amazing world of Pop Team Epic edition. Just full of dang meme everywhere, and it's good quality as well. Good animation, just good. I give it a great pass. Dame. The first dame of this season is Toji no Miko. Be blunt with you guys, I'm tired with this all girl only character driven show like Love Life and Can Collect. I know that there are some that is good one like Kayon and Lucky Star and Why Is It That Way, but I just don't get the appeal of making all the character girl without a purpose. I know that girl character attracts more moi blob audience to the anime, but it is just not for me. This type of kind of method of making an anime had let me drop Kankole and New Game generally without giving a second thought. I'm not trying to be a misogynistic prick or anything, it's just not my taste of anime, so dame. We pull back and getting the season with more greatness with KyoAni Studio anime for this season. Violet Evergarden. Set in a KyoAni rendition of a World War II era, the story is quite fascinating with KyoAni profession working out. The plot is about a girl who was known as a deadly weapon in war, now trying to find back her purpose in life after war has just ended. The plot is really tragic but yet simple for KyoAni Studio to make, but that what makes KyoAni so great. It doesn't confuse the fuck out of you. Right off the bat, KyoAni really nailed on the retro and the old school atmospheric tone in the anime, like you will just go back in time. The visual is amazing and the art style is what you expect from KyoAni, cute and elegant. And again, the anime also has that big screen cinema feel. It is high quality and KyoAni to the max. It got me breathless from the start. This anime definitely got a big pat on the back for KyoAni, a pass. First round, Junjo Ito Collection. A horror anime with a collection of variation of story from Junjo Ito manga. It's an anthology simply. Never heard of it since before the anime came out. Really curious about it, so I asked some opinions first and read the manga before watching the anime. And my first impression to a Junjo Ito collection, the manga was great with a lot of horror factor play at its peak, but the anime adaptation so far in the first episode, it's okay. It has its potential to be mentioned. I'm not a horror anime fan or Junjo Ito fan whatsoever. I just knew about it just now, but it's kind of interesting to know the rest of it, so I give it a pass. Next, we got the vanilla version of March Comes In Like a Lion in the anime review Oino Shigoto. It's an anime about shogi with a quite fairly good heartwarming relationship plot story between the teacher and the student. It's cute and deserves to get a pass. I saved the best for last. An anime by the really here named Geno Studio. It's an anime about a group of family be able to pause time with an ancient stone ritual. It's simple, but here is the fun part. They are not the only one that can stop time. The story for the first episode is about the main character and her family trying to save her brother and her younger brother after getting kidnapped by some criminal with the demand of 5 million yen as ransom money in just 30 minutes. That is when her grandpa decided to stop time, but as they try to save the couple of brothers in a rancid building, they soon find out that they are not the only one that can stop time, as they got ambushed by a group of bad guys. They got me like, what? And all of a sudden, one monster appeared out of nowhere, and now I wanted to know more. This anime got me hooked straight away. It also got me question a lot of stuff. Is time really stopped since they say that this time world is different from the real world? What happened in that world can affect the real world? Or was it a fucking monster? A lot question, and if an anime can get me questioning the anime in a good way, then that means that the anime is really fascinating, great mystery anime. Geno Studio really hits my soul in this one. Can't wait to continue watching it. Now I can easily say that the anime's strongest point is fucking great OP and ED, and fucking especially with the ED. A lot of hidden message and hidden visual show in both OP and ED. That is what gets me in the head every time. Good fucking visual for both of them and great choice of song both for the OP and ED. And for that certainly, this anime got a Grand Slam pass from me. That is from me for this season's short anime review. Overall, we start this year with a bang with a lot of great anime for this winter season. We got from Trigger Studio and also we got some from KyoAni Studio. We got slowly everywhere. We got some forehead shoujo girl. I apologize if I missed some anime for this season. It's either I don't bother to touch it or don't have the time to take a look at it. Well, however, we'll check it out later on, maybe making a side short review for those missing anime. I apologize if I missed some anime for this season. It's either I don't bother to touch it or don't have the time to look at it. I will, however, will check out later on, maybe making a side short review for those missing anime. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Please do comment below and give me your feedback towards the video that I make. Also, please click the like button if you enjoy, subscribe to my channel, click that bell thing to get notified for new upload. Anyway, see you guys next time. I was enjoying your life despite what problem you have. Selamat tinggal and have a nice day. Bye bye.最低な優越な君ですね君となら